The Lakers made the correct move when they executed the blockbuster Anthony Davis deal in November of 2019. Unfortunately, 2 years later, the team is learning why the All-Star forward might not be a long-term fixture in Los Angeles. The Lakers' title drought ended when they agreed to trade Brandon Ingram, Lonzo Ball, and several first-round picks to the Pelicans. During the 2020 season, he appeared to be like an all-time great, especially when the team was on the verge of making the playoffs. However, the past 2 seasons have shown that Davis lacks the durability and mindset to be the Lakers' next face. Realistically, the Lakers must recognize that the time is ticking. LeBron James may retire after 2023, and Davis' injury problems aren't going away with age. When the offseason approaches, the Lakers may be ready to pursue a blockbuster deal. With that in mind, let's take a look at 4 possible Anthony Davis trades. In the number 4 spot, we have the Chicago Bulls. The Bulls would trade Zach LaVine, Coby White, and a 2024 first-round pick. The Lakers would trade away Anthony Davis. If the Lakers begin to consider this deal in the offseason, the Bulls will be toward the top of the 29-year list. Davis grew up in Chicago and attended Perspectives Chartered High School before enrolling at Kentucky. It's also a place where he'd clearly like to return to. If and when the opportunity presents itself, I would definitely consider it. Davis would undoubtedly be of interest in Chicago, particularly because he would give further interior defense. While the Lakers may be trying to sign DeMar DeRozan, resulting in a double homecoming, the NBA MVP candidate is likely to stay with the Bulls. As a result, the Lakers acquire LaVine, though, through a sign and trade. In the number 3 spot, we have the Hornets. The Hornets would receive Anthony Davis, and the Lakers would receive Miles Bridges, 2 first-round picks, a 2026 Cha, Kai Jones, and James Bouknight. LaMelo Ball is a superstar for the Hornets. He needs a complimentary co-star for his team to make the next step and become a perennial contender in the Eastern Conference. While Davis may not relish the prospect of relocating to Charlotte, the opportunity to play for a team owned by his childhood idol may be intriguing. Anthony Davis' contract is $37.98 million and $40.6 million in 2024, and it goes up to $43.2 million in early termination options for 2025. Ball is one of the best passers in the NBA with court vision and a basketball IQ like few others in the game. Davis would also help alter Charlotte's defense with the paint, which is expected to be a major weakness during the 2022 season. For the Lakers, this transaction presents them with a potential all-star who can be a long-term core member. Miles Bridges is making big strides this year, transforming his athleticism and raw talent into high-end production. He's only 23 and has the potential to become a star if he continues to make progress. In the number 2 spot, we have the Trailblazers. In this trade, the Lakers would send away Davis, and the Trailblazers would send away Lillard and Josh Hart. This would undoubtedly be the simplest transaction. For the time being, the Trailblazers are committed to constructing a new core around Lillard, and their all-star point guard is staying by them. A lot can happen in a few months, especially when it comes to joining the Lakers and LeBron James. From Portland's standpoint, it trades a star who will be 32 next season for a superstar who will be 29 next season. The front management could strive to assemble a new team around Davis, giving him a far more comfortable environment in which he would be the face of a club. If things don't work out or he grows dissatisfied, the Trailblazers will have the best player available at the NBA trade deadline in 2023. Meanwhile, the Lakers are experimenting with other superstars to complement LeBron. Both players flourish with the ball in their hands, so there is an element of risk here. Lillard won't bring much needed perimeter shooting, but realistically, this is the best option for the Lakers of all the guys that could be available in a deal for Davis. And finally, in the number 1 spot, we have the Knicks. The Knicks would trade Julius Randle, Evan Fournier, Emmanuel Quickley, first-round pick, a second-round pick, and another Knicks first-round pick. The Lakers would trade away Anthony Davis. The New York Knicks are yearning for a legend who will live in Madison Square Garden. Any possibility of Julius Randle being that player has vanished. He is not meant to be the focal point of a contender. An overpowering desire to sign a superstar, even if it raises red flags, could lead New York to a contact in the Lakers about AD. From the Lakers' perspective, it's a reunion with their former first-round pick. Randle isn't the game performer he was in 2021, but he's still averaging 19.8 points, 10.2 rebounds, and 5.2 assists per game. Well guys, thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. Be sure to smash that like button, subscribe to our channel, and ring that notification bell so you never miss a video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.